All right, well, we're going to mention it. The emails are raising questions about the relationship between the State Department under Hillary Clinton and the Clinton Foundation. Tonight, we are learning much more about that relationship, and Drew Griffin has this exclusive CNN investigation.
On June 19, 2012, Cheryl Mills, then the Chief of Staff for Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, boarded an Amtrak Acela train in Washington's Union Station, bound for New York. For the last 7 months, Senate investigators have been trying to find out what Mills was up to. And for 7 months, the U.S. Department of State has refused to answer. Now CNN has learned a potential reason why. Cheryl Mills, then a U.S. government employee and Secretary of State Clinton's Chief of Staff, was in New York working on behalf of the Clinton Foundation. A source close to the situation confirms to CNN Mills was interviewing 2 potential candidates to lead the Clinton Foundation. Mills would interview top-level executives at Walmart and the drug company Pfizer. Both companies huge donors to the Clinton Foundation, and both have worked with the Clinton Global Initiative. Was Mills' role in violation of government ethics rules? Did she have permission from the U.S. Department of State? Did State even know the trip was taking place? CNN has asked the U.S. State Department all of these questions. This was the response. Federal employees are permitted to engage in outside personal activities within the scope of the federal ethics rules. A state spokesperson tells CNN all federal employees are subject to federal ethics laws and regulations, including rules pertaining to conflicts of interest. The vague response raises more questions that are just not being answered. Not to CNN, but worse, says one watchdog group, not to the Republican-led Senate Judiciary Committee, which has a right to know.
Congress has a rightful right to ask for any information that it wants to from the executive branch of government to keep track of them. And the government should be turning that information over. And when you have a breakdown in that system, we have a breakdown in our democracy.
It's easy to understand why Cheryl Mills was trusted with helping find the next director of the Clinton Foundation. Her relationships with the Clintons goes back decades.
I am honored to be here today on behalf of the President.
As Bill Clinton's deputy White House counsel, she defended the then president during impeachment proceedings. In 2008, when Hillary Clinton was running for president, Mills was her senior legal campaign advisor.
I, Hillary Rodham Clinton.
And when Hillary Clinton became Secretary of State, Mills left the board of the Clinton Foundation and became Hillary Clinton's Chief of Staff. The secrecy about the New York trip, the dual roles played by trusted assistants, the mixing of business between state, Clinton Foundation, and its donors, all play into a central theme of Donald Trump's campaign, that politicians, like the Clintons, use government to benefit themselves.
These are crooked people. They've been crooked from the beginning. You look at that foundation, it's pure theft and pure crookedness.
Cheryl Mills' attorney says her client was simply doing volunteer work for a charitable foundation. She was not paid. The Clinton Foundation also says Mills was not a paid employee. And late today, Clinton campaign spokesman Brian Fallon sent this statement. Cheryl volunteered her personal time to a charitable organization, as she has to other charities. Cheryl paid for her travel to New York City personally, and it was crystal clear to all involved that this had nothing to do with her official duties. The idea that this poses a conflict of interest is absurd.
Aaron, there is no evidence to dispute that this work was being done voluntarily, that no deals were cut, no promises made, nothing illegal. But given the ongoing drip of emails, the money being collected by the Clinton Foundation, and the promise Hillary Clinton made to keep State Department and Clinton Foundation business separate, it can sure look bad. Aaron?
All right, Drew.